Hello, I'm your host Mary Jaspat, and welcome to the Voice of Wananchi. So I've been going around Kenya asking citizens what they think that we are going to face for the next 5 years that we have the president now. But before we go to that, I would like to read what happened when I met a Kenyan citizen who was very angry and emotional also and aggressive because of what had happened when the elections were going on and when we were waiting for the elections. So this is what I asked her. Do you think Kenya is falling? And she answered me back, Kenya is falling. This is what she gave me as her answer. Kama wangekuja na agreement vile Raila alikuwa ameitisha, things could have been better and fair. Wangekuwa wamedissolve hiyo problem ambapo ilikuwa ni IBC. Ibadilishwe na angeona hiyo ni sawa. Lakini haikufanywa hivyo. Ndio maana ali step down from elections. Then I asked her, why should he step down, yet he took the case to court? And the court was on his side. She told me this. Kwa sababu, why should he go for election with the same people who made the mistakes on the first place? It's the IBC who did that mistake and Safaricom. So why should he go with the same people? Sikujua la kumjibu, kusema kweli. Hata sikuwa na jibu kabisa. Wala mpaka saa hii sina jibu la kumpa. But I have come to realize hatred and intolerance have caused many of the problems. Have never solved none of them. It has never solved none. Instead, things should be dealt with maturity. Unfortunately, some of you spend on so much time on anger of politicians that the thing you wanted never changed. Offense and end up becoming a victim of circumstances. Kenyans have become victims in many cases of many circumstances. Countless. I can't even count how many times Kenyans have become victims in many circumstances. There are so many of them actually. Very many. So, handling onto anger, my fellow Kenyan citizen, it's like drinking poison and expecting someone else to die, which we know that won't happen. Even if what, it can never happen. So we should not hold anger against each other or hatred against each other. Peace, love, respect, and unity, that's what we need to move forward. We sing unity, if I have not forgotten, in that verse of national anthem, umoja ni nguvu. Yes, I think it's that, if I have not forgotten really. So we should stand with unity and face whatever that is coming and be ready for it. But this time the president should also be ready to give us a positive thing, because when Raila stood for the elections, he brought so many questions to so many Kenyans. Why did he buy the maize from Mexico? Yet Kenyans had maize, which is also a question. Why should you go and market other, yet as we are also starving? So After the election, I also went on and asked one person, what does he think of Baba Raila Odinga? This is what he said. Baba alifanya kazi vizuri kusimama na kuongoza na kuonyesha kuwa anajali wananchi kwa kutupigania sisi wa Kenya. He is not a failure. Bado tunamkumbuka kama shujaa wetu kwa kutupigania. Asante Baba, Mwenyezi Mungu akubariki. Amina. That was a message for Mr. Raila Odinga from a citizen who I can't give the name, but we do appreciate what Baba has done for us. But finally, when we score the game, the game is finished and everyone has gone from the field, the ones who are normally hurt are the ones who are left behind. So we don't leave anyone behind. We move forward. We prepare ourselves. We look for what we want now. This is the time to fight. For those years that we've been lost, that our economy came down, this is the time to uplift it. This is the time that, Mr. President, you should be fighting for our economy because it has affected so many. That is one thing which I realize, that Kenya is the mother of East Africa. If you go to all the countries in East Africa, the economy has also gone up. I didn't know we are that special. I didn't know that our country holds a big thing. But it did, and it does hold a big part in East Africa. It has affected Uganda, Tanzania. Well, Uganda, I've been there. The rate is too high for anyone to exchange, and those Kenyans who are working there, or the tourists who are working there, it's kind of rough for them, and it's rough for us who are in the country. So congratulations, Mr. President, for getting a second chance. I hope you prove yourself this time and give us a better Kenya. A Kenya of peace, love, no tribalism, where we become one, which our ancestors lived for, fought for, which your father fought for. He gave peace, and that's what we want. Peace and food, of course. I can't forget that. We need food. And you can't go buy food from outside country and we have food here. It's time we stand together and fight this economy together. He can't do it by himself alone. He is also a human being just like you, just like me. So we need to be together, united, and fight this. I'm Mary Jaspatikema, your host. This is the Voice of Wananchi. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.